The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins went deep 4 times as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 10-4. As of right now, the Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East division, and the Marlins are atop the division. The Atlanta Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Nats 4-0. Heading into the day, the Braves are in last place in the NL East, and the Nationals are atop the division. The Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 2-0. At the start of the day, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East division, and the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central. The San Francisco Giants knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 2-1. In the standings, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, and the Giants are in last place in the NL West. The Cincinnati Reds got an astounding 20 hits in total as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 12-3. As of right now, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central, and the Reds are 2nd in the division. The Colorado Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-2. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers sit in 1st place in the National League West division, while the Rockies are 3rd in the division. The Boston Red Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-2. Heading into the day, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East division, and the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The Tampa Bay Rays completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-4. It was their 5th straight victory. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East, and the Rays are atop the division. The Orioles brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-0. In the standings, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East division, and the Athletics sit in 3rd place in the American League West division. The New York Yankees put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-0. As of right now, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, and the Yankees are in 3rd place in the AL East. The San Diego Padres combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-0. The win was their 7th in a row. Entering the day's action, the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The Cleveland Indians got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-3. Heading into the day, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Indians are 3rd in the division. The Astros smacked 15 team hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 6-4. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 3-0. As of today, the Phillies sit in second place in the National League East division. They trail first by 4 games, while the Marlins are atop the division, 4 games up. Patrick Corbin earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, helping the Nats down the Braves 2-1. As of right now, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East, 17 games out of first, while the Nationals are 4th in the division, 10 games out of first. The New York Mets combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-1. Entering the day's action, the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East, 8 games out of first, while the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Reds had 12 hits as a team as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win in extra innings over the Cardinals, 3-2. Heading into the day, the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 8 games out of first. And the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Pirates held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 3-2. At the start of the day, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 20 games out of first, while the Brewers are 2nd in the division. They're 2 games back. Madison Bumgarner got the win and now has 150 on his career, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 4-1. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. In the standings, the Rockies are in 2nd place in the NL West, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. And the Diamondbacks are 3rd in the division, 10 games out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 7-2. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers are leading the National League West, a sizable 7 games ahead of 2nd. And the Cubs are atop the NL Central, 2 games up on 2nd place. The Padres picked up 14 hits in total as they dismantled the Giants 16-0. Heading into the day, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres are 4th in the division, 14 games back. The Rays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 1-0. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rays have now clinched the AL East division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. Jaime Barria grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Orioles took down the Red Sox 3-1. At the start of the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Red Sox are 2nd in the division, 6 games out of first. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 5-4. In other Marlins news, starting pitcher Sixto Sanchez has been recalled to the major leagues from AAA. In the standings, the Phillies are in 2nd place in the NL East, 3 games back. And the Marlins are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulled away from the Nationals 7-0. Entering the day's action, the Braves are in last place in the NL East, 16 games out of first. And the Nationals are 4th in the division, 10 games out of first. The Metropolitans swiped 5 bags as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-2. As of today, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East division. They're 7 games back. And the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-4. At the start of the day, the Reds are in 3rd place in the NL Central, 8 games out of first, while the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 3-2. In the standings, the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central, 20 games out of first. And the Brewers have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. The Colorado Rockies hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-3. As of right now, the Rockies sit in second place in the National League West Division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Diamondbacks are third in the division, 11 games out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers are atop the NL West, a sizable 7 games ahead of second, while the Cubs are in first place in the NL Central, 1 game ahead of second. The San Francisco Giants totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 7-4. At the start of the day, the Giants are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Padres are fourth in the division. They're 15 games back. The Tampa Bay Rays earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-3. They now have 5 straight wins. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays are in fourth place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. That'll do it for now.
Let's play ball. 3. Ball 4, take the ball. 3. Ball 4, take the break. 3.
And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. The Miami Marlins batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Alec Mills gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. And that's out number one. So striding forward now, Jared Glass. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Popped him up. Contreras has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Chase Blanchard. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted the other way to left center. And he is going to tie this ballgame late as this ball is down for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And here in game 1, we are all tied.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Ball 1. Little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
And I think it's a combination of factors that might be getting to him right here. You've got that pitch count that's getting up there, but also the heat can be a factor. You can tell he's not real fresh right now.
And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Here's Jason Hayward now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Vogelback over to his left, and that retires the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Miguel Rojas is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Brad Sullivan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Jose Alvarado enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. His career numbers in this matchup: 2 hits in 7 tries. He's running again. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive. On a base pass, but as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. D. Gordon goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 4 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Rowan Wick comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 50.
So striding in, number 4, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And in a the ninth inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
The 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
There's a drive out to left center field. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
David Bodie will come off the bench now as he'll pitch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in, Adley Rutschman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 1 out, 1 on in a one-run game. That's 2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Baez is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Into the box, Chase Blanchard. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Takes this the other way to right, and he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-6 ball game. Trevor McGill takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Darwinzon Hernandez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. New inning set to get underway. In now, Miguel Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Got him.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate and darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they have taken the lead.
People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
He's through first and hustling for second. the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he's still...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now an 8-6 game. Jason Hayward will stand in again, and his at-bat back in the eighth was certainly a big moment in the ballgame. A 3-run home run that helped us get to where we are now. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Hernan Perez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Luis Avilan takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Dan Vogelbach is next as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. He's set. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 to him now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gonzalez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 4.
Stepping in, number 4. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now the pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. 3-2, full count. Miami down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to fight as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Chicago Cubs win the opener here in the division series. Trevor McGill is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Chicago Cubs, 8 runs on 11 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Take your base, ball 4. 3. 3. He's safe. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
Your attention,
Ball
please.
4, take your base. 3.
Number
Take your base, ball 4.
Block now.
He's safe. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Here's the start.
Take your base, ball 4. Play ball. Ball 4, take the ball. And hit him. First base. 3. 4, take your base. 3. He's safe. 3. Take your base, ball 4. He's safe. 3. Ball 4, take the base. 3. 4, take your base. 3. 3. Take your base, ball 4. 3.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 22, Jason.
He's safe. 3.
Now pitching for the Cubs. Number 30, Alex.
3. 3. Let's play ball. Ball 4, take your base. First base. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 4, take your base. 3. Take your base, ball 4. 3. 3.
Your attention,
Ball 4,
please.
take your base.
Now coming in at
3. Ball 4, take your base.
Alan Moore.
Take your base, ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Take the base, ball 4.
Up next to the pitcher, Miguel Rojas. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 29, Trevor Miguel.
Ball 4, take the base. 3!
The bat, the pitcher, Jared West.
Three! Ball 4, take the base. 3! Take the base, ball 4. 3! Ball 4, take the base.
The pitcher, number 21, Hernan.
Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
Play ball. 3! Ball 4, take the base. Take the base, ball 4. 3!
Now batting, the pitcher, Dylan Cousins. Your attention, please.
3!
Number
3! Ball 4, take the base. 3!
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. The Miami Marlins are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Zach Sullivan stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Baez fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
the batter.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. At the plate, Brad Sullivan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Baez. And there's out number 2. Dan Vogelbach is next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. The count now at 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Settling in now, Jason Hayward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're up 5-1. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Wander Franco. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And a ball 1-0. And it eats him up a bit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Alec Mills will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Davis on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Emilio Pagan. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Jared Glass will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Heading out towards shallow right. Owings will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he fouls this one off. Good curveball. Strike 2. To short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
The next Cub up, Chris Owings. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here's another 1-2. Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Franco takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. D. Gordon now.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Gordon. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And a fastball. Called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chase Blanchard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1 in there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, Zach Sullivan ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Barehanded by Gordon. Wow. Standing in, Brad Sullivan. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 5.
So in now for Chicago, Freddie Freeman 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blanchard calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Sliding into the box, Ian Happ comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Hot shot down the line. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Taylor Rogers is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Rojas will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup. 1-0 the count.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
The 1-0. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In now, number 4, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more, Wander Franco. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And the Cubs are 1 step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. In Game 5 of the World Series, the Houston Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.